What you doing, son?
Nothing, just chilling.
What it do, y'all? Magic chilling, you dig? That's a fact, yo. In today's video, I'll be showing y'all how I clean the MPA Defender, Mac 11 clone, Mac 10 clone, whatever you want to call it. So you're gonna get some Ballistol. I like it because it's a cleaner and it's an oil. So first thing you want to do is this little piece comes out, okay? So we're gonna spray some oil all in here. Like get just sprayed on all the metal and stuff like that. So let's go. Whatever, you never can go wrong with Ballistol. Oh, it stinks though, I tell you that. We're gonna put this up here. Get some right there. Okay, then we're gonna get this boat. I wouldn't spray it directly inside of here or inside of here, but I'll just spray it over it, right? All the way right over it. And as you're cleaning it, you know, you're gonna end up getting some on there anyway with the brush. So let's go. I'm gonna spray it. Like I say, I love this stuff because it's a cleaner and it's oil. So we're gonna do this now. This gun is actually clean. It's brand new and stuff. When I get new guns, I still clean them, you know. Take off the oil they put on there and put my own on there. So here we go, man. Oopsie. Get some down that barrel. And if your gun is real dirty, oh, we'll get this too, this fake thing. This fake the suppressor thing. Which isn't a suppressor, it's a extended barrel, you know. So the thing is now, if your gun is really, really dirty, you just let this stuff sit for a little while. You can go up to probably like 20, 30 minutes or longer. Some people let their gun soak in Ballistol and go shopping, you know? So that's just how good this stuff is. You'll grab your nylon brush when you're ready to clean it and scrub. It's kind of dull in here. You know, go wherever you want to clean it. Over here, give it a nice cleaning. It's kind of difficult to really get in depth with it like I want to due to me trying to record this video, but I'm just showing y'all the steps so y'all can perfect what you see, you know. But it's basically just doing this type of stuff, whatever like that, hitting all these parts. Say if we want to grab the boat, if your boat is real dirty, gonna grab that nylon brush and go crazy, you know. There, your boat, what you call this, boat face, whatever like that. So you're gonna want to kind of have it up like this so stuff won't fall in it as you clean it. And you hit it with the brush, go all the way around it. You can get your springs and stuff. This little pad thing, whatever. So you just go crazy, you know. Get all that dirt off it, carbon or whatever. Also, this thing right here, you can smash in and the little thing will come out like that. And if you want to, you can spray some oil on there. I really don't care about that because oil gonna get right here, gonna go in there anyway. But just in case y'all want to add some little extra stuff to it, I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Put it down like that. You know, then we got oil in there. You know how oil works, it's gonna travel anyway. Okay. If this is real dirty, you can grab a brush, go through the back, however you want to do it, to get in there and clean, 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 clean. Go through the side with it if you need to. Clean, 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 clean. Get it down here some. Clean, 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 clean. Hit the barrel right here. Boom, 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 boom. And I like using bore snakes for the barrel. This is a 9mm bore snake. And I'm just going to take it through the back of this, like this. Run it down the back a couple times. I'm good with 2, but you can do it like 3 times and you'll better look through there and it'll be glossy and shiny as crap. So as y'all see, I got a mess going on here, right? So let's say you already done let your stuff soak, then you came back and started hitting it with this, cleaning everything off how you wanted it, clean, whatever like that, then it'd be time to like soak up as much of this oil and stuff off of everything, right? So you can use a microfiber towel and go around cleaning everything off. You know what I'm saying? Getting all that extra little dirt that's gonna come off this stuff. Like once you clean it, like all the extra the stuff that's gonna come off. So go through all the stuff now and just go cleaning it up with a microfiber towel. And as you're cleaning it up, you're also taking off a lot of that oil. So that's what you want to go do now. If you can get it in here with a finger, do that. If not, you can go grab a patch, you know, one of those little white patches, and put it on the end of this or whatever, and just soak up as much of the oil you can. And that's basically what you're doing. Need to do right there. Just start soaking up a lot of this oil, etc., etc. Get that oil off of things as you're cleaning it. You know, it's oh man, it's really not too much to think about. You're not gonna hurt these guns. These guns are really tough, you know. Especially when you're using ballistol, you're good because you don't gotta worry about, oh, I left too much ballistol on it or nothing like that. It does it all. So I already showed y'all the steps. I'm just gonna go sit down and really look at the gun as I clean it with the microfiber towel, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, things look a lot more drier, right? Because like I said, I basically was just going around fingering the gun, drying up oil while also cleaning dirt off it, you know? So that's what I was doing, going around drying up all the excess oil, you know, off everything. I was going around inside of this, just getting all the oil and cleaning it. At the same time, just going around all the metal and just cleaning up all the oil from everywhere. Around the frame, just fingering the gun until you just drop all that excess oil while also cleaning. You know, really just giving it a scrub. All in the frame and stuff like that, etc. You just drying up all that excess oil, you know, from everywhere while also cleaning the gun. Okay. Same I did with the frame. Like I told y'all, y'all get whatever you can get in here, you know, to the point you drop some of that oil. I took the microfiber towel through the back. I said butt and back at the same time. I said butt. I drug it. You just gotta be creative, you know. I drug it to the like this, and I just started cleaning it different ways with my fingers and stuff. It's stuck right now, but just do what you can to drop all that excess oil. Come through the sides in here, drop the barrel. You can spray some oil on this thing too, then grab a microfiber towel, just twist it off. This is all metal, so you're gonna be fine. All around here, whatever. Just drop all that excess oil. And this thing right here, I just took the boy snake down here a couple of times. If you want to, you can find something possibly a little bit bigger, but like I said, I was just fine with the boar snake, the 9mm, just running through here a couple of times to soak up things. And it worked for me. Okay, so we got to that part, right? The gun is clean, y'all. We good. Now you want to put a little oil back. So we'll grab a boat, for instance. Okay. It looks oily now, but we just want to make sure we put a nice little coat of oil on things. So let's just say we'll go boop, boop. Just rub it around everywhere. Get you a coat of oil on everything in there. Don't worry about thinking you're doing too much. You're gonna be fine. You're just coating it to the point it look all waxy and shiny. You see that? To the point you're putting like a nice coat on everything. Okay, that's fine. In here, I wanna pull this down. Oopsie, don't do that, y'all. Make sure you have your finger on there when you pull that trigger so that won't fly back like it just did on me. But I wanna put some oil back on here, right? So we're gonna, don't need to put that much back on here. We're just putting a coat on all the metal. Stuff like that. All the metal oil. Don't got to worry about thinking like, oh, I got too much. You're gonna be fine. This ain't just a cleaner, you know. When you're just using a cleaner, you gotta make sure you get that stuff off. And we're gonna push that back in there. So here we go. We got oil back on stuff. As far as this, of course the barrel gonna be okay because as we ran the bore snake through there, we left a little oil behind it. But we can put a little bit in here, on here. Rub that. If you want to, you can grab a little bit. Spray it in here, just rub your finger around. We're just leaving a little coat of oil inside of here on this metal. Or whatever, right? And at that point, y'all, you good. You can put everything back together. You can now clean the exterior with the excess oil that's left over all over the place. So grab your microfiber towel and get to wiping, you know? Like I said, that's why I love Ballistol. Ballistol, how do you say that stuff? I'm always messing up the name. Ballistol, Blistol. Boy, I never get the name right. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that oil on that barrel in the middle. I mean on the carrier. Leave that oil in the middle, and the oil on here, we'll leave that alone. But on the outside the gun, we're gonna clean that oil off, get it back nice and shiny. Then you're gonna do your function test, you know. It's on fire, so we can make sure. Also, make sure your trigger resets by, we're gonna squeeze the trigger first, let it go, pull this all the way to the back. Now squeeze the trigger again, holding your finger still on that trigger. That's letting you know your gun just reset, okay? Okay, we're gonna also check the safety. See, is the safety working? So your gun is fully back functional. We're back in business, people. Get some more of this oil off here. But that's it, y'all. So hopefully this helped somebody. Like I said, I already seen a lot of videos showing you how to take it apart and put it together. I just couldn't find a good cleaning and oiling video. So that's why I was like, man, I'm just gonna make one for myself, but I'm gonna share it with people because ain't nothing online that's good.